Well, maybe the hottest segment of the market right now is second homes. Since May 2020, we've seen unprecedented activity in Lake Geneva, in Harbor Country, and on the Indiana shoreline. A little over a year ago, I asked you guys how long this could sustain, and you said about 18 months. So that would take us right into the start of the new year. Mike, a lot of second home buyers are making their move in the fall to set them up for a spring, summer of the following year. Do you think this fall is the last hurrah for the second home market?
No, actually I don't. I think the second home market is going to continue to have a lot of strength in it. I don't think it'll be quite as crazy as it was maybe over the last 12 to 18 months. But I think with some of the COVID issues continuing in our world, with people still not traveling the way that they were before, not spending money on sort of lavish vacations, more and more people are looking at second homes as a big time viable long-term alternative. So while I think we all thought when we talked 18 or 14 months ago that it would run about 18 months, I think we all thought we'd sort of be over a lot of the quarantining and the masking and the constraints that we're under. But obviously that has not really fallen off, and I don't really foresee that it's going to fall off anytime soon. So I think that market will continue to be strong. Again, not quite as crazy as it was, but continue to be strong for potentially another year to year and a half.
Dad, do you agree?
I agree. I think that shelter in place was such a first for all of us that having an option out there that you can also enjoy when there is not a pandemic is going to be a new phenomenon, because we've all experienced something for the first time. So new home buyers and new families that are thinking that are affluent enough to have a second home, I think they'll choose that. They're going to be able to enjoy it just like everybody else who had one, but it'll always be in the back of their mind that I've got somewhere to go outside of the city if there's ever a shelter in place that I can enjoy every day. And also I think that from a pricing perspective, there's not a lot of sellers and there's not a lot of inventory. I just scoured the whole Harbor Country area looking at homes for a friend, and there was so little on the market, I was dumbfounded. There were so few options that there's still an inventory crisis out there.
Yeah, well that was my next question, which you answered, but the inventory crisis, and then let's talk about pricing. I mean, pricing is on an incredible run in these areas. In Berrien County, which is New Buffalo, Union Pierre, Lakeside, 5 of the first 6 months of 2021, the average price was up over 33% compared to the year earlier. 33% was the smallest increase. Some months prices were up 50%. Right. So you talk about an inventory crisis. Is there an affordability crisis brewing in these towns?
That's like a bigger global issue when it comes to America and a lot of other places, is the issues with income inequality. And the truth is the wealthy are getting incredibly wealthy right now at a disproportionate scale. So I don't think there's an issue with price, because that segment of the population that can actually own a second home is getting incredibly wealthy right now. And because of interest rates and the stock market increasing and cryptocurrency, new inventions, you're seeing the wealthy only get wealthier at an astronomical rate.